Welcome back, anybody. Today is Monday, the day after Father's Day, which means yesterday was Father's Day. My kids got me a really cool gift. You got me nothing, which I think you really should have gotten me at least a card or something, but you didn't do it. So we're going to have today's video on what I got from my family, and thank you very much from you people. But regardless, there's little hard feelings, a few, but not a lot. We'll get over it. Anyway, let me show you what I got. It's a battery-powered chainsaw, what we call Bupkis. So my kids have given me Bupkis, really, BPCS, Bupkis. So here we go, and I'm going to show you what I got. Right there. Now, that is cool. This is made by a company called Echo.
Echo.
And it is their CCS58V4AH, which is 58 volt, 4 ampere hour battery. And you get to see when I open up the box for the first time. Well, it's already been opened. And I've already charged the battery, and I've already taken everything out, and I haven't turned it on yet, but you got a really cool battery charger. It's got a little fan in it and everything else. And it's got a battery which has already been installed. And it's got safety glasses. Nowadays, if they don't give you safety glasses or hard hat or whatever, and you get hurt, it's their fault. It's never your fault anymore. So that's kind of a good thing. Matter of fact, if while you're watching this, tree falls on your house, it's my fault. So I'll talk to your lawyer when you have time. So anyway, let's take this thing out of the box. And by the way, it comes in the box like this, already pre-assembled. We'll just carefully set this out of the way. And we got a really cool chain guard here, or bar guard. I've already taken the tie wrap off. And look at that, 16-inch bar. Chain is really, really tight, a little too tight for me, but we'll loosen that up a skosh. It's got a genuine California label. Probably says that it causes cancer. Yes, it causes cancer and reproductive harm. I'm assuming if you try to do a chainsaw ride, that's where you get the reproductive harm. And I don't recommend that you try to ride a chainsaw. It's kind of cool for a while, but it gets old really, really fast. So anyway, let's gotta put some oil in this thing, which I haven't done. So what we're gonna do is, through video magic, I'm going to kind of sort of snap my fingers. I can't really do that, but if I could, I'd snap my fingers, and we'll come back and everything's already done. So let's see if this works. See? Okay, I did warn you about the finger snapping. Can't do it, never have been able to do it except sometimes, and I'm not going to embarrass myself again, although I don't really care anymore. Anyway, what we have is a 13mm socket. For some reason, this chainsaw does not come with a wrench. Most that I've ever seen do. And I'm going to loosen this up a little bit, or tighten, or actually loosen this up with a screwdriver. There we go, a little bit too loose. Too loose, Lautrec. There we go. And we'll tighten this baby down, and we'll be ready to go. So, set that all aside over here. Anyway, we're going to put in the oil now, which is really, really exciting. I have Stihl brand bar and chain oil. Hopefully it'll work with Echo.
Echo.
And we won't have any issues with that. Now, if you watch carefully, you'll probably see me spill this all over the place, because I can't see where the oil is. But if I do, I will just cut it out with the editing software we got here. Look at that, just like New York. Oh, and I did spill some. Fortunately, right here we've got a paper towel. Look at that. I'm sure I'm going to keep this as clean as this forever. So anyway, you're maybe wondering why they bought an Echo brand, and I'll tell you why. I recommended that they do it because I watched the video, and there's going to be a link in the description below from some guy, that's his name, some guy, and he did a rating of somewhere between 5 and 12 different chainsaws. And number one that came out of all of the chainsaws, from the cheapest that you could find to the most expensive, was the Echo brand here. So that's what we got. It's again a 58 volt. It's very highly rated by some guy, and if it's good for some guy, it's good enough for me. So I think what we should probably do is get this thing fired up, turn it on, and cut something, but I don't have anything to cut with it right now, so we'll have to figure out what to do there. So let's turn this baby around, and again, I'm going to keep this on here because I need to make sure that people know that this will cause reproductive issues and or cancer in California. But apparently in New York, where I am right now, this will not cause either issue. It's only a California thing. So if you people out there happen to be in California, you definitely don't want to buy this unit because, for obvious reasons. But here in New York, we're totally safe. The other cool thing about being in New York, as far as reproduction, you can kind of date first cousins. Can't marry them. Well, you can. You just it's frowned on. But you can still do it. And so let's see what happens when we fire this thing up. Thinking of first cousins, and I think we just push a button over here, and absolutely nothing. So let's try this. Look at that. Now we'll try it again. Holy crap, look at that. Just like a real chainsaw. And it makes a real chainsaw sound. So at this point, we're going to cut me loose. I'm going to go find something to whack on. Oh, look at this. It's even got bucking teeth. They're made of plastic. But I don't believe that I'm going to be doing much log bucking with this thing here. It's mostly going to be for around the sawmill and limbing and so on and so forth. A little tiny baby type work. But I think it's going to be one heck of an addition to what I've got here. And so there we go. Again, this is Bupkis battery powered chainsaw made by Echo. And I think it's going to be one heck of a unit. So as time goes on, you'll see me using it more and more, and let's see what happens. Okay, I found a tree that we're going to try this new Bupkis on. It's going to be a really, really good demonstration on how powerful or not this thing is. I'm estimating the tree diameter to be about 24 inches, and it's about 75 to 150 feet high. When you see it in the video, it's going to look a little bit smaller, but that's just due to the distortion inherent in the camera lens. So just keep that in mind as you're watching the video. So here we go. Well, as you can see, new chainsaw made very short order of that 24-inch diameter tree. So again, remember, it is I've got this thing right side up, but I can't read it. CCS 58V 4AH. The 4AH, I believe, is 4 ampere hours on the battery. 58V would be the voltage. And again, this is made by Echo.
Echo.
Do you hear that, or is it just me? Anyway, it's a really great unit, and let me move it over here so it's fully in the screen. There you go. Next Father's Day, maybe you should consider getting me at least a crappy card. Thank you very much for joining me, sort of, and maybe we'll see you again some other time if you're not totally offended by what you're seeing here today. And if you are, well, sorry about that, sort of. See you later. Bye-bye.
Echo.